Hi, we're at DJKIT today showing you the Vestax VCi380. It's a Serato itch controller. It's going to come out with a brand new version of Serato itch. It's a 2-channel Midi controller. As you can see, the platters on this are slightly bigger than anything we've ever had before on a Vestax unit. You can also change the tension on these by the centre section, have them spinning very freely, or tighten it up if you want a little bit of tension on there. As you can also see, a unique feature is you have a visual feedback now where your track is, so you can queue up, so the scratch guys don't have to look at the software. You can just look at the unit and use this as a visual cue. Okay, also along the front here you can change the sensitivity of these platters using these controls here. It's a lot easier to use. You can change the curve on the crossfader and the input fader, so your scratch guys can get really busy on that. But also the crossfader is upgradable with our CFX2, which is the crossfader in our 05 scratch mixer. Main mixer functions here, as you can see, but also now you have the effects section of Serato built into the unit where you can flick through all the different effects. And you have one on each side for each channel. But this is where the unit gets really cool, is up here in this section. At the moment we're in hot queue. You've got 8 hot queues, and they can be deleted, as simple as that. But you can save all 8 hot queues and it will remain as you last left it. You have the slicer function, and you can obviously do all the normal slicer function. Auto loop, where you set just a loop, and then you can also save those loops into a pod there, so you can go back to that whenever you want, and again delete them just as easy. And loop roll, where the track keeps playing and you can roll a certain area. But this is where this section gets really cool, is there is another effect section per channel in itch. So now we have pad effects on. And basically pad effects means anything that I do on these 8 pads, the more pressure I push on the pad, the more effect. So turn that up a bit so you can hear it. And again with slicer, anything that we do on the pads. And obviously you can change those effects as well. One other feature about this unit is you can use it as a standalone mixer. So this section here, you literally flick over the channel. This channel now becomes a line input, and on the back you can either put turntables, CD players, or a DVS system. Then you have full EQ, and this also turns into a high-pass filter. One other cool feature is if you're using this with Scratch Live, and you obviously have your decks either side, you can then map this whole area to Scratch Live, so you can browse through your files, hit your cue points, and even the sampler. So if I press this shift, now we have full control over the SP6 sampler that is in itch and Scratch Live. Go through your branks with this, and then obviously you've got the samples there ready to fire. It also has booth out with independent volume control, 2 microphone inputs, and XLR output for the master. The sound card in this uses an XMOS chip, so it's bit perfect audio. Basically means whatever file you've got on your computer streams straight through. It's not converted, reconverted, what have you. It's available very soon. It's going to come with a brand new version of Serato itch software. Obviously it's MIDI controller, so it can be mapped to any other software that's MIDI mappable, and you can get it and either pre-order it with DJKIT. Thanks.